I'm Steve Jobs.
Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards 10 years later. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your gut, destiny, life, karma, whatever. Because believing that the dots will connect down the road will give you the confidence to follow your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path, and that will make all the difference.
What a computer is to me is, it's the most remarkable tool that we've ever come up with. And it's the equivalent of a bicycle for our minds.
Well, we love music, and it's always good to do something you love. This amazing little device holds 1,000 songs, and it goes right in my pocket.
An iPod, a phone. Are you getting it? These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone. We're going to reinvent the phone. No one wants to die. Even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. And yet, death is the destination we all share. No one has ever escaped it. And that is as it should be, because death is very likely the single best invention of life. It's life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. Right now, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you will gradually become the old and be cleared away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary.
I read a lot of newspapers that I used to read in print. I now read on the web.
You have an iPad or just...
I've got an iPad, and Steve Jobs actually gave it to me a little bit early.
We was reminiscing on the life of Steve Jobs, a pioneer, innovator of many things, and a very influential man through in most of our lives. And when I say our, I don't mean me, T, and Boo. I mean me, T, and Boo, and you, and everybody.
The genius who literally helped define our future, Apple founder Steve Jobs, has passed away at the age of 56. And it's hard to wrap your brain around how far-reaching his influence has been. I mean, you know, he really is like Magellan and Columbus and Alexander Graham Bell, you know. He Edison, all of them. I mean, he changed the way that we communicate, the way that we listen to music, the way that the things that we have. I mean, could you have imagined when you were a kid that something like this would exist?
I would have loved it. He was just always so kind, such a good friend, and I'm just gonna miss him.
Thank you. I really appreciate you talking to us.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them. because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.